Every month starts the same way. You get paid. For a moment, you feel relief. You think maybe this month will finally be different. But within days, the money is gone. Bills, rent, food, debt, unexpected expenses. And before you know it, you are counting the days until the next paycheck arrives. If you live paycheck to paycheck, you are not alone. Millions of people do. But the truth is, staying trapped in this cycle is not just about how much money you make. It is usually about a few habits and patterns that quietly keep you stuck. And once you understand them, you can begin to escape. Reason 1. Your expenses rise with your income. One of the biggest reasons people stay paycheck to paycheck is because every time they earn more money, they also spend more money. A raise comes in, so they upgrade their lifestyle, a nicer phone, a bigger apartment, more expensive habits. At first, it feels like success. But if your spending grows as fast as your income, your financial situation never actually changes. You may earn more than before, yet still feel broke. The solution is simple. Every time your income increases, save or invest part of it before you spend anything else. Reason 2. You spend without a plan. Most people do not know exactly where their money goes. They simply spend throughout the month and hope there is something left at the end. But hope is not a financial plan. Without knowing how much you spend on food, subscriptions, shopping, or entertainment, it becomes very easy for money to disappear without you noticing. The people who escape the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle usually do one thing differently. They give every dollar a purpose. Before the month begins, they decide how much will go to bills, how much will go to saving, how much will go to spending. When money has a plan, it becomes easier to control. Reason 3. You have no emergency fund. Living paycheck to paycheck becomes even more dangerous when there is no backup money. Because life is unpredictable. Your car breaks down. A medical bill appears. You lose your job. And suddenly, one unexpected expense creates a financial disaster. Without savings, people often turn to credit cards or loans. And that creates even more pressure. The goal is not to save a huge amount immediately. The goal is to start small. Even saving a little each month creates protection and peace of mind. Reason 4. Debt is taking your future income. Many people living paycheck to paycheck are not only paying for today, they are also paying for yesterday. Credit card debt, loans, monthly payments. A large part of each paycheck is already gone before they even receive it. Debt quietly steals future income, and the more debt you carry, the harder it becomes to move forward. This is why paying off debt is not just about reducing stress, it is about giving yourself more freedom every month. Reason 5. You think you need more money to fix everything. Most people believe, if I just made more money, all my problems would disappear. But that is not always true. Because if the habits stay the same, more income often leads to more spending. Many people with higher salaries still live paycheck to paycheck, not because they do not earn enough, but because they never changed the way they manage money. More money helps. But better habits matter even more. How to escape the cycle. If you want to stop living paycheck to paycheck, focus on these 4 steps. Track every dollar you spend. Build a small emergency fund. Pay off high-interest debt. Save part of every paycheck before spending. At first, the progress may feel slow. But over time, small changes begin to create something powerful. Breathing room. Less stress. More control. And eventually, financial freedom. Living paycheck to paycheck can make it feel like you are running as hard as possible without getting anywhere. But you are not trapped forever. The cycle can change. Not through one lucky moment, not through some secret shortcut, but through small financial decisions repeated consistently over time. Because the difference between staying stuck and finally moving forward often begins with one simple decision: to stop spending every paycheck and start building a future instead.